Hello everyone. Today I'm going to be talking about the ternary operator, which is represented by a question mark and a colon. So it's basically a replacement to many if-else statements. So we'll first check a condition and then execute a block of code if it's true, then add a column, then otherwise we'll execute the one that is false. So over here I have a block of code which has an integer value of grade. So we're checking the condition. So if grade is greater than or equal to 60, then you've passed, else you failed. So when I run this, it says I passed. So a shorter way to write this is to use the ternary operator. So I'll just get rid of this, and then to write it we'll check our condition. So grade greater than equal to 60, question mark, like we're asking the question, like is grade greater than or equal to 60, and then we will display you passed, then column, then display you failed. So that's how to write it. So now when I run this, it works the same way as the if else statement. So you can't actually use it for else if statement. It's not gonna work. So you can only use it for if else statement. So now let's go over another example. So we're gonna check if a number is even or odd. So int sorry we'll take um int num, set it to 8. Okay, so if num is m modulus 2 equals to 0, question mark, then we'll display even, else we'll display odd. So now when I run this, the number 8 is even. And now if I change it to 9 and run it again, it's now an odd. Okay, last example. We're gonna examine a boolean variable. So I'll just turn this into comments. So bool is student equals to true. Okay, so now if like is student, so we don't need to say if student is equals to true. You can just say is student question mark to display you are a student, column, display you are not a student. Okay, and now when I run this, the student variable is set to true. So you are a student. So now there's an even shorter way to write the ternary operator. So I'll just turn this line into a comment. So instead of writing all of this, we can just say character output, add set of parentheses is student question mark you are a student, column, you are, sorry I misspelled you are not a student, and don't forget to add your semicolon at the end. So if I run this, it still works the same. So my personal preference is to use this method because I think it's just easier to type and better for me to read. So that's it everyone. So that's how we can use the ternary operator. So it's just a simple replacement to if else statement. So there are two ways you can write this, either by using this style or this one. Let me know in the comment section which style you prefer. Thank you, and I'll see you next time.